And Seth isn't quite there, but second strongest Forsburn probably. And back with the Ori this time. A bit of a better matchup, I think. Pretty even though. But it's easier for Ori to dominate the neutral in this matchup. Forsburn doesn't have quite the same super easy big options to throw out. But yeah, nice. Seth's specialty is really using the tricky parts of Forsburn's kit, and with the smoke and the clowns. So it'll be interesting to see how he managed to pull that off in this matchup. Well, against Ori, he was pretty good at clearing all that stuff. Just has so many useful projectiles to clear the smoke with. Even the Spirit Flame is really good for it. Which is like one of the only uses for the Spirit Flame, because it's otherwise pretty weak in my opinion. Let's see, can he make it back? He has a jump? Yeah. I mean, he has to land on stage, or not quite make it. Try to get a tricky angle there to just land barely on stage, I think. Or it might have been out of resources and I might have just been looking at the wrong thing. Nice parry on that recovery. Getting the bash. Bash deals a ton of damage, so... Another bash gets the tech, and trying to cover the quick wave on or jump on, but... I mean, yeah, you can see how much of how much easier of a time Grem is having in this matchup. Nice landing around that up tilt and hitting with the bigger hitbox. Catching income from there, and yeah, I mean, Ori can struggle to kill at this percent. I'll probably just hit him with a F-Strong or... Ooh, Science Spike. Can be pretty unexpected, so not the easiest attack, especially when it sends you that far down. Can have a really late tech timing. And that gives Grem a pretty big lead. Ambitious, but makes a nice recovery out of it. Grem's standing a little bit still in neutral, you know, fastest option. Trying to get that parry. Guessing the timing from Seth. Keeps clearing the smoke and like keeping the mid distance. I think in the scramble Forsburn has a bit of advantage just because of his bigger damage and big hitboxes and stuff, but in the mid range, Ori's speed just really makes it difficult to Forsburn. And yeah, hitting that in there all the time in the world to hit bash takes game 1 with a 2 stock. Yeah, Gremlin is quite bash heavy, and definitely a lot easier to combo into it in this matchup because of Forsburn's more regular gravity and air friction compared to what we saw earlier against Olympia. But Seth getting some nice early damage here. Parry and the F-Strong, very good punish on that DI-in. Could have hit the bash, but didn't get the right spacing for it. And again, you see, he's just throwing lots of bashes out, and it has very low lag, so it's really not that risky unless you're going off stage with it. Something I've been trying to incorporate into my own Ori gameplay as well. And covering the ledge quite well, just keeping him off, and that's one of Ori's biggest strengths, is just keeping the opponent off stage forever. You'll have like half-minute edge guards and stuff like this, where the opponent just gets upaired off stage again and again. But Ori is at kill percent here, and I mean, he picks it up right there with a nice confirm. Would have killed way earlier as well, but I mean, definitely when you're at that kill percent from even grounded attacks. So, slight lead, but yeah, I'm gonna pick it up with that dash attack into upper. Upper, not a kill move, but you know, 180 or 190, it's gonna start killing anyway. And that is kind of what you have to do as Ori sometimes. Just you have such good damage potential and damage dealing that even if you don't kill the opponent early, you'll just keep racking up the damage and eventually they have to die. Bring himself with that Light Burst, which is the name of the side special, by the way. Always hard to remember because no one expects it. Or it sounds a bit off, but wow, very nice edge guard there, using both the Light Burst and the Charge Flame to keep Seth off stage and then just knock him too far away to make it back. But Seth with the wall of back airs almost gets the stock there. Nice going under for the recovery, not getting off scot-free, but getting back to center stage, but sent right off again and resetting that. Ooh, yeah. Tricky against Force when he has so much smoke, because you want to attack early, because you expect him to be close, but then he's far away and he just whiff punishes you. So, quite even game here. Especially adjusting for the weights, but Gremlin starting to rack up damage with that Ori fucking neutral. Sorry for swearing. And, I mean, bring Seth. Cool. Seth almost bringing it right back, but getting that nice confirmed to bash, setting him off stage, and breaking the clone before Seth can use it. Ooh, almost that gets that confirmed with the sign into up strong. Also one of the better ways for Ori to find a kill. I mean, Ori is almost at kill percent. A bit worse on this stage because there's no platforms to combo into. Ooh. Still probably has his clone there. I would expect him to smoke, but maybe he didn't have a jump reset still. And almost gonna kill. Now, Ori's definitely a kill percent to any like backer confirm or down strong. Maybe even F strong at the side. Running straight in there under the Light Burst and finding that down strong. Very nice closing that match out from Seth. 1-1. I mean, I wonder if we're gonna see Gremlin switch. He might be wanting to get some more experience with his Ori, and I mean, obviously Ori is a much more fun character to play, so not biased at all. So, you know, of course gonna keep going with Ori. And, I mean, picking up this damage early. Terrible stage choice, but pretty decent in the matchup probably. Just helps you recover more easily. A bit too ambitious covering the ledge there. And Seth gets back, but keeping a bit of advantage, back and forth. Not gonna kill yet. Oh, alright, I was looking at the wrong percent. Of course he's gonna kill at like 130. I was expecting it to be a 74, which would not be a quick kill quite yet. But yeah, that's a nice lead for Gremlin here. Playing a bit of defensive neutral. Seth is the one who has to catch up, so nice. Catching that rollback from the F-cape. Very difficult to escape. If Forsburn just has a read on you, it's gonna be like a down strong a lot of the time. Some pretty good use of the super clone there, but gets broken with up special, but Gremlin doesn't recover. So he had a pretty nice start here in this game, but that early death is gonna really cost him. Not finding anything cheesy there, but still has the edge guard. Sneaks by. Gremlin only catching the clone there. Maybe the stage pick backfiring a little bit, but I mean, probably not the main factor here. But it has been pretty easy for Seth to get back. So we're not seeing those long Ori edge guards. I mean, this is about to be in the game here, probably. Gremlin gonna have to find something really cheeky in the last stock, but gets caught there trying to recover and just dives off the side of that down air. Bit of a fortunate stock from Graham on that second stock, or unfortunate stock from Graham on that second stock, but Seth making the most of it and just taking it cleanly. Kinda expecting Graham to stay Ori. Oh, but no, we get the switch. Immediately going for the missile loop, and it's you know, it hits, gets out of the tricky situation. Trying to use that what should you call it, like up tilt cancel to keep the steam, but not surprising Seth enough to get anything big out of it. Yeah, I mean, Gremlin just getting quickly into overheat. Kind of surprised about the stage pick. Ooh, I think he was expecting it sent the other direction from that down air, down strong. I kind of said too. But nice confirm with the mine into the F strong there. Because Gremlin, he spams a lot of special moves and builds up his team, but he's so good at getting rid of it too. Using the overheat strongs and up special. But good job by Seth, keeping the offense going here. Oh, I have grand finals. I might come back later, we will see.